Hello YouTube. I wanted to make a video earlier, but the neighbor's 12-year-old son was talking on that white retaining wall up against that garage with his two girlfriends. And I don't want anybody around when I'm making YouTube videos, if you know what I mean. I want my YouTube existence to be discreet. But anyways, it's time to make another video. And as you see here by that second vehicle, or that middle vehicle, the window was smashed. The rear window was smashed. And I'll go up the alley a little bit and I'll tell you a story. I'll tell you the story. I was coming home from Racine last night. It was 9:50 at night, and I entered the east side of the alley going west to park the Buick. And I parked the Buick where it is. And after I parked the Buick, I took the Dodge Dakota truck to pick up some scrap because it was late at night and people probably put their final rounds at the curb. So I left with the Dodge Dakota truck, and I came back with the first load of junk, and I entered the east side of the alley again going west so I could park the truck. And as I was approaching the driveway, I noticed that there was some glistening right here as the lights of the truck glared on it. There was some glistening right here. So after I parked the truck, I got out of the truck to take a look at what was going on here, and I noticed that the rear window was smashed. And I noticed that the Jeep's window was smashed too. It was fixed today. And after I noticed that they were smashed, I really wanted to call the cops. I noticed that there was no lights on in the house. I didn't want to disturb them if they were sleeping. And I really wanted to call the cops, but I didn't feel like sitting here and waiting. So I finally decided to beat on their door to see what would happen, and a young man came downstairs to answer the door, and I told him his windows were smashed on his cars. And he got out to take a look, and obviously he called the cops. And after I let him know, I left with the Dodge Dakota truck again to pick up some more scrap, and after I came home with the second load, I noticed that the young man's father here was sweeping up glass. And I was talking to him, and I guess he suspects it was the ex-landlady, the ex-owner of that building, because the ex-landlady is trying to take them to court for back rent. She doesn't own the building anymore, and she's trying to collect back rent. It's a long story. But anyways, yeah, they suspect it's the ex-landlady that was involved with smashing these rear windows out of these vehicles. And yeah, the young man's father is going to let me know more what's been going on with that. And yeah, I was talking to the young man today when I was loading up scrap in the truck, and he said the whole situation must have happened in minutes, just before I came home with the first load of junk. When I came home with the Buick, I didn't notice anything, but after I came home with the first load of junk, I noticed that there was glistening on the ground. And if I would have been here earlier, I would have caught the whole thing. But yeah, another annoying plane. At least they're letting down. There was like about 4 of them when I was talking to the young man's father upstairs there. And yes, scrapping's done for the season now. I made about $57. I put my junk back in the truck, like my spare tire, and this dolly I found in the trash. It's better than finding one at Harbor Freight Tools or buying one. I already got one that's already made, 4 wheels. And I got that snapper Thatcher there I found in the trash. Maybe that's worth something, I don't know. Maybe it fits on a rider, I have no idea. I'll do some research on it. But yeah, scrapping's done for the season. And there's the Ranch King that Matt is supposed to pick up from me. I'm supposed to meet up with him, but he's really busy. And I found a spare engine for it off an old deck that was missing handlebars, and it was missing a blade on the bottom of the deck. But yeah, it has the carb, it has a gas tank. Maybe he could use that engine instead of this one. I don't know. That's up to him. Yep. And I cut the grass with the Craftsman self-propelled lawnmower that had a bad air filter, and I mowed the lawn twice with it. once last week and once this week, and so far so good after I put the new air filter in it. And I should be able to sell that one pretty soon. I already sold the Toro lawnmower today, the one I featured in the start off video. Anyways, that's what's been going on. And hopefully the young man's father will tell me more what's going on about that window smashing, who was behind it and everything. He says it's probably the ex-landlord getting involved with it, the ex-landlady. But anyways, yeah. And the planes have let down, and there's really no annoyances in the alley. People really annoy me when I'm trying to make YouTube videos. I don't want anybody around whatsoever. I'm kind of shy that way. And that concludes this video, and I sure hope you enjoyed it. Bye.